Okay. Gonna do a bit of a sound check here. Make sure it all sounds right. I think we've gone live, but I'm not sure. Colleen will tell me. Is it working, Johnny? All right. Well, here we are at McCarthy's Red Stag Pub and Whiskey Bar. My favorite pub in the Lehigh Valley. We're all out here following the rules, right? Yes, we are. We have to. Because they said so. So when I tell you to follow the rules, you gotta follow the rules. Colleen, I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna start a little bit early because I'm impatient. I've been watching all day long. First part of the show tonight here, folks, in Bethlehem is on Celtic Festival Online. It's a live Celtic Festival, virtual, because, well, we couldn't get out to the festivals this year. So we're here for the all-day virtual festival. They've had a bunch of people play already. The first folks up today were Kinfolk, and then they had the very ultra-talented Goddard sisters. And then for some reason they brought me in the middle. They're going to have the Shamrogues are up after us, and then Seamus Kennedy, and then 10:30 tonight, I believe, is the Black Donnellys out of Las Vegas. So for you folks who don't know who I am, hi, I'm me. I'm Jimmy Farrell. I'm the founder of the Celtic Rebels Band. We are a trio, and the more pints of Guinness you drink, and the more Jamesons you imbibe in, you will see the other two fellows appear. So I think we should get this started, should we not? Yes? No? Okay, there we go. I got one. All right, here we go. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole body clan. Take it slow and easy, I'll shake you by the hand. Sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Well, I travel east, I travel west, I roam from town to town. Cut the harvest down and glare at Campbell up and down. Wherever I go, the welcome mat is always there for me. Fill your glass, bring a song, sing old Ireland free. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole buddy clan. Take it slow and easy, I'll shake you by the hand. Sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Now I've gone some other place, my memory's grown dim. Fill your glass, drink a toast, invite the Colleen's in. Think about the rare old times and you'll remember me. The songs are rolling out and the border's flowing free. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy, I'll shake you by the hand. Sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Now I'm thinking of that place that I call home. Though I'm in America, I never all roam. Thank the Lord that brought me here, I hope he'll let me stay. I have 2 kids and a wife and a house and a family way. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy, I'll shake you by the hand. Sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Now I'm thinking of that place that I call home. Though I'm in America, I never all roam. Thank the Lord that brought me here, I hope he'll let me stay. I have 2 kids and a wife and a house and a family way. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy, I'll shake you by the hand. Sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Come in, we'll do the best we can. Come in, bring your whole bloody clan. Take it slow and easy, I'll shake you by the hand. Sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Come sit you down, I'll treat you decent, I'm an Irishman. Thank you. This is my final show, my final scheduled show for the year, because I got everything outside now, and it's just going to be too darn cold for me. I don't know about the rest of you folks, but for me, it's just going to be too cold. So they were kind enough to have me come in here to McCarthy's and give you folks a little bit of entertainment, as it were. Here's a song by a friend of mine, Mick Dunn, brought this one to my attention. Oh, the little boats have gone abreast of Liffey, and the ferryman is standing on the quay. Sure, the Dublin dock is dying, and the way of life is gone. Molly, it was part of you and me. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away the worries of my brow. I love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Was the only job I knew, hard but never lonely. The Liffey ferry made a man of me. Now it's gone without a whisper, forgotten even now. Sure it's over, Molly, can't you see? Well, the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. So now I'll tend the eye, spend my days talking. You'll hear them whisper, Charlie's on the dole, he's on the dole. But Molly, we're still living, darling, we're still young, and that river never roam heart and soul. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Thank you. Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm doing Irish music today. I just thought I'd let you know that. Thought I'd sneak it in on you a little bit. So usually here in Bethlehem in the end of September, there's the Celtic Classic, which they had to cancel this year. I don't know why. Somebody said there's a bug or something going around. Not quite sure. But a lot of my friends get to play the Celtic Classic. We play down at the hotel. But a good friend of mine, Billy Healy, Healy Glass Artistries, he's always at the festival. Billy is the one who does our whiskey glasses. They're hand engraved. And they are, hey guys, how are you? They are made to order. So if you'd like a couple of Celtic Rebel Band whiskey glasses, go to billyhealyartistry.com, I believe it is. If not, Billy will correct me, I'm sure. But Billy does all kinds of stuff. He's a great, great artist. So we're going to move along here. Here's a song I came up with this song going down 130 in New Jersey. And it just kind of popped into my head. So I took it home, I rewrote it a little bit, and well, this was the end result. They were standing on the quay, they were waving back at me. I knew they'd never see my likes again. Over the ocean foam, I knew that I would roam. I was bound for the Medicaid, where the streets are paved with gold. I'll no longer be cold. I'll live a life of luxury. I no longer will toil in the brown dirt and the soil. That's the lie that they told me. As we sailed into the harbor, there that lady stood, standing tall and proud up in the sky. As I headed down the gangway, all the signs are it did say, no Irish here need apply. Where the streets of Bay with gold, I'll no longer be cold. I live a life of luxury. I no longer will toil in the brown dirt and the soil. That's the lie that they told me. After all these many years, through the heartache, strife, and tears, we seem to make our way of life. We no longer will roam, for it's here we've made our home. My 5 boys and my loving wife. Where the streets are paved with gold, I'll no longer be cold. I live a life of luxury. I no longer will toil in the brown dirt and the soil. That's the lie that they told me. Where the streets are paved with gold, I'll no longer be cold. I live a life of luxury. I no longer will toil in the brown dirt and the soil. That's the lie that they told me. Oh yes, that's the lie that they told me. Thank you. So this afternoon they had the other 2 acts on before me were very traditional. You're not going to hear that here. I am playing in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, at McCarthy's Red Stag Pub and a whiskey bar. Well, no, they asked me on here. So I am bound and determined to answer questions. Here's a song that'd be a conversation. 2 fellows from home would bump into each other in a pub sort of like this. And this is kind of this conversation you hear between them. Tell me now, what county man are you? I thought you might be Mayo. Now I'm not so sure. I'm over here a long time on my own. And it's really nice to meet someone from home. Would you tell me now, how's Dublin City Fair? You know it's been a long time, it seems, since I've been there. And how is sweet from Manna and Tyrone. It's really nice to meet someone from home. Won't you spare me just a minute of your time? I seldom meet someone from home. Won't you stay a while? I'm over here a long time on my own. And it's really nice to meet someone from home. Would you tell me now, what county man are you? I thought you might be Mayo, now I'm not so sure. I'm over here a long time on my own. And it's really nice to meet someone from home. It's really nice to meet someone from home. Thank you. Hi guys, what'd they do? Chase you away already? Just waiting. Well, you know, don't touch the street. The street's lava. Remember that when you were a kid, right? You guys remember that, right? The carpet's lava? Well, here the street's lava. But only if you're drinking. So, I'm gonna pump it up just a little bit for you. I did mention my friend Mick Dunn before. Mick's a songwriter over in prosperous County Kildare. And he wrote a song when he was with the Druids. Actually, I think he wrote it before he was with the Druids. But I heard it when he was with the Druids. And I asked Mick if I could record it. It's on our newest CD. The CD's called 100 Years On. If anybody's interested in CDs or any of our merchandise, you can find it at thecelticrebelsband.com. But if you're here tonight, I've got CDs for sale because that's what keeps me on the road. It's like the gig was over in the center of the town. Old man called me over, I could see his drunken frown. Asked me how long I've been here and if I would return. Asked me all about myself and the place that I come from. Then he took his hand in mine and gentle were his words. I can see the truth in his eyes. I haven't seen the sky over Ireland in over 50 years. I haven't heard my mother call my name since I've been here. Even when she passed away, they didn't let me know. No one left to go back to. This is now my home. Haven't seen the sky over Ireland in over 50 years. He said it through his tears. Told me of his youth and of a girl that he once loved. How they ran away together many years ago. She had a son already to his family that brought shame. Loved them both as his own and gave them both his name. But his fondness for the whiskey grew and drove them on their way. Now he lives within the past each and every day. I haven't seen the sky over Ireland in over 50 years. I haven't heard my mother call my name since I've been here. Even when she passed away, they didn't let me know. No one left to go back to. This is now my home. I haven't seen the sky over Ireland in over 50 years. He said it through his tears. Finished off his drink and brought the empty to the bar. Heard the people sneer and call him names behind his back. Said, don't ever judge me until you are in my shoes. And the room grew deadly quiet, and then he knew that I knew. I said goodnight, he planted one thought in my mind. There, but for the grace of God, go I. Well, I haven't seen the sky over Ireland over 50 years. I haven't heard my mother call my name since I've been here. Even when she passed away, they didn't let me know. No one left to go back to. This is now my home. I haven't seen the sky over Ireland in over 50 years. Said it through his tears. Yes, through his tears. Said it through his tears. Thank you. So, moving it right along. How you kids doing? We good? Good. On Celtic Festival Online Live on Facebook. I got my Venmo up there, I got my PayPal up there. I gotta pay for parking somehow. Tell mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? I'll Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her, rapping on the door and a ringing the bell, singing, oh my true love, are you well? She comes out as white as snow, with the rings on her fingers and the bells on her toes. Jenny Murray said she'll die, she doesn't get a lad with a roving eye. Tell Mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. My hair's on my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? The wind and the rain and the hail fly high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them off till she comes home. Let them all come as they will, but it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell Mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair so my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her, rapping on the door and a ringing a bell, saying, oh my true love, are you well? She comes out as white as snow, with the rings on her fingers and the bells on her toes. Jenny Murray said she'll die, she doesn't get a lad with a roving eye. Tell Mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair so my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? But the wind and the rain and the hail fly high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them off till she comes home. Let them all come as they will, but it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell Mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair so my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Hey folks, since we're on Facebook Live, you want to help me out here and put your hands together and clap along? Can we do that? Mama, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Woo! I tell Mama when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She comes to garden 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Lovely! Thank you. See that? They just thought I was sitting out here on the street. You see, that old fella's just sitting out on the street in front of a... Well, it could have been in front of my house, but they towed my van away today because I live in a van under a bridge down by the river. And the funny thing is, most of you young folks do not understand that joke one bit. The older folks get it, though, haven't you? Yeah, we've all watched Saturday Night Live. This Celtic Festival online is put on by Bill Healy and Nicole Healy and Chris and Colleen Conway. Chris and Colleen run Almost Stone. Almost Stone is basically the old alphabet. And instead of having to go all the way over to Ireland, you can just go on their website and you can order it. You don't have to go all the way to Ireland unless you really want to, because God knows you can't get good beer here, right? No. At least here it's cold. All right. Since I am the founding member of the Celtic Rebels Band, I think I should do 1 or 2 Rebel tunes, don't you? I get the golf clap on that one. Here's the title from our newest CD. It's called 100 Years On. It's 100 years on, 100 years on, and we're still fighting today. 100 years on, 100 years on, and the damned English won't go away. 7 men signed the names on a proclamation, 16 men were bound to die. They stood tall and they fought for Ireland, none of them ever questioned why. It's 100 years on, 100 years on, and we're still fighting today. 100 years on, 100 years on, and the damned English won't go away. They took the four courts and they took the grade. They took the GPO. They stood tall and they fought for Ireland. Valiantly they faced the foe. It's 100 years on, 100 years on, and we're still fighting today. 100 years on, 100 years on, and the damned English won't go away. After 6 days, and when the smoke cleared, they were marched out one by one, sentenced to die just for being Irish. They were all there in sons. It's 100 years on, 100 years on, and we're still fighting today. 100 years on, 100 years on, and the damned English won't go away. After all these years, through the blood, the sweat, the tears, we're still carrying on, working towards a united Ireland, 32 counties as one. It's 100 years on, 100 years on, and we're still fighting today. 100 years on, 100 years on, and the damned English won't go away. It's 100 years on, 100 years on, and we're still fighting today. 100 years on, 100 years on, and the damned English won't go away. Thank you. Appreciate that. How many people are drinking here today? Woo! It's always the girls that go woo, isn't it? How many people here are drinking tea today? Thank God. Only 2 of them. Tea is deadly. And I'll tell you why. I was out the other night. I got in at 3 a.m. I'd been out at the pub. And when I got home, my wife was sitting at the table. Big old pot of tea. And I was smiling and laughing, and she was interrogating, and the more she interrogated, the more I smiled and laughed, and the more I smiled and laughed, the angrier she got drinking her tea. Till finally she emptied the teapot and whacked me in the side of the head with it. I said, Jesus, that tea, that's deadly stuff, man. You should be drinking some stout or some Jameson or something. So, but yeah, stay away from the tea. That's bad for you. It is. No tea here. Right now, Johnny's standing down at the end of the road going, you've got such a lovely wife, Jimmy. Why are you picking on her? Because she's not here. I'm a brave man when I'm alone. Ah, yes. So we put a, I'm gonna show my age here. We put an album out a whole bunch of years ago. It was called Taste Your Tradition. I do have copies here today. We do have them on our website. Shameless self-promotion rolling out here today, isn't it? Oh my God, it's disgusting. But the CD album is called A Taste for Tradition, and it was done in a little studio, a little south of here. The next CD that we put out was called 32 United, and on that CD is a song called Taste Your Tradition, because, well, I'm a little bit slow when it comes to writing. So I sat on my front porch one day and I wrote this song. It's called Taste Your Tradition. I hope you like it. Comes into the bar every Friday night, sits down in the corner underneath the light, waits until the boys come in, talking about their woes. Then he goes and joins them, tell them how life really goes. It's a taste of tradition he will tell to you, of the old days and the old ways that he once knew. Tells them all the story of how it was back then. It's a taste of tradition, my friend. Tells them all about the men of 98. They all stood side by side so Ireland might be saved. Tells them all about Wolftown and Father John, gave their lives so Ireland could be won. It's a taste of tradition he will tell to you, of the old days and the old ways that he once knew. Tells them all the story of how it was back then. It's a taste of tradition, my friend. Tells them all about the hunger days when ships were loaded and packed and sailed to America. Tells them all about husbands, children, and wives who were looking for a better way of life. It's a taste of tradition he will tell to you, of the old days and the old ways that he once knew. Tells them all the story of how it was back then. It's a taste of tradition, my friend. Tells them all about that fateful Easter morning, when the rise on it came, well, that hardly a warning. Tells them all about the war and 21, when the Republic of Ireland was born. It's a taste of tradition he will tell to you, of the old days and the old ways that he once knew. Tells them all the story of how it was back then. It's a taste of tradition, my friend. The old man, he goes back, sits down in his chair. The silence in the night seems to fill the air like a thunderclap. The applause, it starts to rise, and it brings a tear to the old man's eye. It's a taste of tradition he will tell to you, of the old days and the old ways that he once knew. Tells them all the story of how it was back then. It's a taste of tradition, my friend. They put my stuff back here.
They won't even let you on the property, will they?
It's bad enough you can't stand in the street. They won't even let you on the sidewalk, for God's sakes. Oh, I've been to those meetings. So here we are. We're doing a festival online, and you people don't know you're at the festival, did you? No, you didn't. You're just wandering through now, aren't you? Just kind of strolling, having a good old time. It's a beautiful day out here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Couldn't ask for better weather. Well, we could. It could be 89 degrees, nice and humid. Fingers would be working better. I'm not a fan of the cold weather. Well, farewell to you, my own true love. I am going far, far away. I am bound for California. I know I'll return one day. So fare thee well, my own true love. I'll return united we will be. Down at the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed on a Yankee sailing ship. Davy Crockett is her name, and Burgess is the captain of her. They say that she's a floating ship. So fare thee well, my own true love. I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed with Burgess once before. I feel that I know him quite well. If a man is a sailor, he will get along. If not, he is surely in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love. I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Oh, the sun is in the harbor, love. I wish that I could remain. Oh, I know it will be a long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love. I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my own true love. I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Thank you. Leaving of Liverpool. It's a lovely night here in Bethlehem, isn't it? Not going to be so lovely tomorrow, no. Delta Airlines is flying up some rain. I think that's what I heard. Or maybe it was United. I don't know, one of them. So there's a lovely tune that I like to do. Back in the day, Tommy Makem and Liam Clancy put a little duo together called Makem and Clancy. And they needed some songs for a record. So Tommy wrote to his mom, Sarah Makem, who was a wonderful folk singer in Ireland. She knew thousands and thousands of songs. He said, Mom, can you send me over the words for the song about the rose? So Sarah got one of those spiral notebooks and she wrote all the words to the song down. And then she filled the book with all the other songs she knew. So Rory Makem, I know Rory Makem, and he's got the book. So it's quite a treasure in the Irish music community. It's called Red as the Rose. Red is the rose, and yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the boy. My love is fairer than any. Over the hills, on the Irish glass, over the hills, dear darling, you choose the road, love, and I'll make a vow. I promise to love you forever. Red is the rose, and in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the boy. My love is fairer than any. Down by Killarney's green woods we did stray. The moon and the stars, they were shining. The moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair. She swore she'd be my love forever. Red is the rose, and in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the boy. My love is fairer than any. It's not for the parting of my dear sister Kate. It's not for the grief of my mother, but for the loss of my bonny Irish lass. My heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the boy. My love is fairer than any. Thank you. When I was a child, okay, let me rephrase that. When I was younger, because I'm still a child, my mom would sing to me and my two brothers every night before bedtime, at bedtime. Unless she had bingo or PTA or she needed to get to the pub to get away from us three. And I don't know if moms still do that today or not, I'm not sure. But this is the song that my mom used to sing. When I'm done with this one, I'm going to sing you the song that my dad would sing to us when mom wasn't there because she was at the pub, at bingo. Maybe someday I'll go back again to Ireland, only at the closing of my day. See again the moon rise over Clare, watch the sun go down on Galway Bay. Just to see again the ripples of the trout stream, the women in the meadow making hay, set beside a clear fire in a cabin. Watch the barefoot Garson as they play. The winds that blow across the sea from Ireland are scented by the heather as they blow. The women in the upland taking prairie language that our strangers do not know. The strangers came and they tried to teach us their way. They scorned us just for being what we are. Might as well go chasing after moonbeams, or light up any candle from a star. And if there's going to be a life hereafter, and somehow I know there's going to be, I'll ask my God above to make my heaven, had to land across the Irish Sea. Maybe someday I'll go back again to Ireland, if only at the closing of my day. See again the moon rise over Clonagh, watch the sun go down on Galway Bay. All right, now here's the song my dad would sing. I know you think it's going to be the same one, don't you? Because my dad was a very enterprising man. Well, he was. Maybe someday I'll go back again to Ireland, if only my dear wife would pass away. She's nearly drove me nuts with all her nagging, and she's got a mouth as big as Galway Bay. She was drinking 16 pints at Padgo Murphy, and the barman said, you know, it's time to go. She didn't try to speak to him in Gaelic, but a language that the clergy does not know. He was drinking 16 pints of Pabst Blue Ribbon Commercial, and she wanders home with even out of sway. If the sea was made of beer instead of salty water, she would live and die in Galway Bay. On her back she has tattooed a map of Ireland, and when she takes her bath on Saturday, she rubs her sunshine-soaked around down Claddagh, just to watch the suds go down on Galway Bay. I miss my dad. He was a good man. So, I'm not not quite sure how long I'm supposed to go here. I'm just going to keep going. Good. No, I'm going to stay here and keep going. I'm not going. I know what you were thinking. All right, we're going to play a game now because we're all adults. Except maybe you two. Oh, by the way, when I'm playing, can you guys hear me over there? Yeah, because we can sure as hell hear you over here. All right, now when I stop, I'm going to start, and when I stop playing, you folks are going to know when to clap. Okay, when I start really razzing up the rhythm here, you clap along with the rhythm. When I stop, you stop. Because whoever doesn't stop when I stop has to buy the entire alley here around the drinks. Agreed? Good. Except for the two tea people, because they're the ones, told you all about the tea before. Well, Tim Finnegan lived on Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd. He had a brogue, both the rich and sweet. Rise in the world, he carried a hod. What the hell's a hod? He was born with a tippler's way. For the love of the liquor, Tim was born. Help him on his way each day. Ready? Odds are up with the Cathra every morn. Whack for you down, out, dance to your partner round the floor of the trotter shake. One day at the youth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Drink. Aha! Ma'am, you owe everybody a drink. Okay, we'll let you go this time. Morning, Tim was rather full. His head was heavy, it made him shake. He fell from the ladder, he broke his skull. They carried him off his corpse away. Wrapped him up in a nice clean sheet, laid him out upon the bed. A bottle of whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head. Back for you down, now dance to your partner around the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the dirt, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Point. Very good. His friends assembled at the wake. Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Lunch! Then they brought out pancake, spice, tobacco, and whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Oh, such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Oh, Tim O'Brien, why did you die? Ah, hell, your gaps is Matty McGee. Back feet on now, dance to your partner round the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the truth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Oh, yeah, you're always pointing. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice, clean corpse did you... I sang that already, didn't I? Penalty drink. Oh, I got it all messed up now. Where was I? Oh. Let's do it again. Oh, whack me down now. Dance to your partner around the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the truth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. There we go. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Tim O'Brien, why did you die? I held your gaps as Paddy McGee. Whack me down now, dance to your partner round the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the truth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Maggie O'Connor took up the job, I found my way back around. Biddy said, you're wrong, I'm sure. So old Benny slapped her in the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Then the war did soon engage, woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, a round eruption soon began. Back to you down, now dance to your partner round the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the truth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Mickey Maloney, he ducked his head, and a bucket of whiskey flew at him. It missed the landing on the bed, and the liquor scattered over Tim. Be Daddy risey, Valley rises, Timothy rises from the bed. St. Whittle, your whiskey around like blazes. Thundering Jesus, do you think I'm dead? Back for you down now, dance to your partner round the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the truth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Back for you down now, dance to your partner round the floor, the trotter shake. One day of the truth, I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. All right, I got a couple more songs that I'm going to do on Celtic Festival Online because they've got, the Shamrocks are coming up at 6:30 and they need time to get set up and get everything ready going. 8:30 tonight, the gentleman from Belfast, Seamus Kennedy, will be on Celtic Festival Online. So if you folks want, if you're going to leave here and not see me anymore, go to Celtic Festival Online. They've got some great entertainment. You folks on Celtic Festival Online, I've got my Venmo and my PayPal's up there because I got to get my van out of repo, so I got somewhere to sleep tonight. So we're going to do this one. By a lonely prison wall, she heard a young man calling. Michael, they have taken you away. Though you stole the valiant's corn, so our young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry. Once we watched the small and free bird fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, she heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebel, they run me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small and free bird fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. Harbor wall, she watched the last star falling. As this prison ship sailed out against the sky, she will wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the field of Athenry. Once we watched the small and free bird fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry. No. Somebody just requested Freebird. I have an idea who it might be. It's one of three people. So I'm going to finish off on Celtic Festival Online. Thanks, folks, for checking in there, all you folks that are there. And you folks here standing around, hanging around, this is a hand clapper. For you younger people, that means you take two hands and you hit them together. Didn't have to tell the older folks that. Well, I've been the wild rover for many's a year. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer, and now I'm returning with gold in great store. I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. Really? Really? There's 100 people here and only 4 clapped? I'll finish. I'll play it all night. I don't care. Okay, it's 4, 2, 1. All the women will get it. The guys won't, because we have to go 4, 3. It's in our genes. All right, but clap as loud as you can so the folks out here on Celtic Festival Online can hear you. Can we do that? Okay. 'Cause if you don't do it right, I'll just keep playing the same verse over and over again. Well, I've been the wild rover for many's a year. I spend all my money on whiskey and beer, and now I'm returning with gold in great store. I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, in time next time, man. No, never, no more. I went to an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady the money I'd spend. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Then out of my pockets I pulled sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide in delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words just spoke, they were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go back to my parents, confess what I've done. I hope they didn't pardon their prodigal son, or if they caress me as an F times before, I never will play the wild rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Well, I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home, and if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Everybody ready? Everybody? And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. Oh, she's so proud of herself, she got it. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time, yes, it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. All right, all you kind folks here at McCarthy's Red Stag Pub and Whiskey Bar in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. And remember, it's very important. This is my PSA for the day. The more you drink, the better I sound. All you folks in CFO, take care.